Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So yes, today we're going to be building another home for my budget and restricted packs build series that I've been doing. I know I've been posting a lot of these like over the past maybe like week or so. I know last week I posted like two of these builds or two builds for this series. But I have been having a lot of fun with these builds and I just wanted to post them and share them with you guys and everything like that. And also, I wanted to finish up this series. I didn't want to rush it or anything, but I only have one build left for this series, and once that build is done, once this series is completely wrapped up and everything, we will be starting a Let's Build series here on the channel. I know a lot of people have been doing Let's Builds, but yeah, it's just something that I've really been wanting to do, and I asked you guys maybe like a week ago or so what different kinds of videos you guys would like to see on the channel, and I gave you options to vote on in my community tab here on the channel, where you could choose between a Let's Build series, me renovating some of my older builds, and just a bunch of like creating some challenges, build challenges, just asking you guys basically what you wanted to see more of on the channel. And most of you guys voted for a Let's Build series, so I decided to start one. I decided that I'm going to be doing one, and I actually, at the moment, as you guys are seeing this, the poll is still up where I asked you guys what kind of home you would like to see me build for a Let's Build. So I will link my community tab down below, but you can also just go onto my channel and find it that way. But yeah, I will leave a link to my community tab specifically down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. It should be like the top post in there, so yeah, you can definitely go and vote over there and let me know what kind of home you would like to see me do for our Let's Build. I'm kind of nervous about starting it since I've never built in real time before. I've never done a build where I'm actually building in real time with you guys, so that should be really interesting. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, enough about that. I actually did want to mention first off that this voiceover is probably going to be a really rambly and all over the place, and that's for a few reasons. One of them being that it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I probably shouldn't be recording this voiceover right now, but it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, like literally 3 hours of sleep, and I just had a Monster energy drink, which is, considering that it's 2 a.m., it's 100% not the best idea, like at all, to have had that right now. But I went out for sushi with my sister and my nephew. I'm recording this on Sunday night, by the way. So yeah, I went out for a sushi dinner with my nephew and my sister, and he bought us some energy drinks after after dinner, and I don't know why I actually started drinking mine when I got home, but I did, and I just finished it, and yikes, it wasn't a good idea. But yeah, so that's why. It's also like super rainy and super windy outside, so if you guys can hear anything like weird background noises, that's probably why. But yeah, this wasn't the best time to record this. But I literally didn't do anything today. I couldn't get anything done today, so I was feeling, kind of like a bit of a flop, if I'm honest. So I really wanted to get this finished for you guys, since I didn't want to skip my, kind of regular Monday uploads. I don't have a set schedule or anything like that for the channel, but I do try and upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, I didn't want to skip Monday uploads, so yeah, I just wanted to get this video done, and as I said, I really wanted to share this build with you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking how this build is coming along so far. We are almost completely done with the exterior. We have still the landscaping and everything done, but the basic shell of the house is done. I've also done the layout off camera, so yeah, that took me quite a while to figure out, since I didn't know exactly how many bedrooms or anything I wanted this to be, and at the start of this build I wanted it to be a little bit less expensive than it did turn out to be. It's still a budget home, kind of. The budget is just really big. I mean, it's not like a starter home or anything like that. It's, for me personally, I would see this as kind of like a mid-range family home. It's not an end-game family home, but it's definitely more of a mid-range home, since I did give my Sims a budget of 105,000 simoleons. So it's quite expensive. It turned out to be 101,947 simoleons specifically, so that is quite expensive. But yeah, basically the layout, I cut that out since I didn't know how many bedrooms I wanted it to have, and I played around with that quite a bit, just figuring out where I wanted the stairs to go and the living room to be and all of that stuff. So yeah, at the end of the day, this house turned out to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom house. I don't show you guys me furnishing the bathrooms since they're all basically exactly the same. They have the exact same like plumbing objects and stuff like that in them, but I did show you like the little half bathroom that's adjacent to the kitchen and to the living room. You can access it through both of those rooms, and that basically just has a toilet and a sink and the laundry machines in it, since this house does have laundry in it. If you guys didn't know this, I probably should have mentioned this like way earlier in the video, but you know, we're mentioning it now. This series is one that I started, I think like early November maybe of last year, where I built in Willow Creek. I built 5 homes that were all like different budgets, and they all had restricted packs, so I only used a few packs in each of those homes. And I figured, you know, I told you guys back then that I wanted to do this again and do it in another world where I will build, you know, maybe a set of like 4 or 5 different lots with, you know, again, restricted packs and a budget. And for this one, like this season, I guess, of this mini-series, I obviously decided to do it in Oasis Springs. I've done 3 builds for this series so far. I've done a starter home, a budget family home that's under 35,000 simoleons, and then I've done a little like family-owned bar lot for your Sims to visit. And I will leave a link to the playlist for you guys on the screen and in the description if you want to check that out. In that playlist, the builds from Willow Creek, which was the like first time I did this, those builds are in there as well if you want to check that out. But yeah, basically for all of these Oasis Springs builds, like this season, I guess, for this mini-series, I'm only using the base game, the Seasons expansion pack, the Jungle Adventures game pack, the Laundry Day stuff pack. I almost said expansion pack, but it's a stuff pack. I'm using, yeah, the Laundry Day stuff pack, and then I'm also using the free holiday stuff pack, or holiday update, or whatever you want to call it. But I do count that as part of the base game, since it is just an update. You can, you know, anyone can get it. It's free to download on Origin if you have the base game. So I figured it doesn't really count as a stuff pack, since, you know, you don't have to pay for it. It's free, so I do count it as part of the base game. But yeah, those are the only packs I'm using in this, and I won't lie to you, it was quite a struggle figuring out how, you know, everything in this house was going to work, and furnishing it for some reason was, I won't say hard, but it was a bit of a struggle, since it is bigger than any of the other builds that I've done for this series so far. It's probably the biggest build that I have done for this series, and figuring out the decoration, you know, I had a bit of a decoration crisis. If you guys are like regular viewers on the channel, you know that I love to clutter. I love to clutter every corner of every room and on every surface, and, you know, I love clutter. And being kind of restricted to a budget and also not having all of the packs to work with really was a struggle for me. I know that sounds like, oh boo-hoo, you know, you didn't have like, I didn't even have to just work with the base game. I know a lot of people just have the base game, and honestly, I have no idea how you guys do it. I've gotten so used to having all of the packs that just building with like 3 of them was a bit of a struggle for me. I mean, it was a lot easier when I was building like smaller homes, but when it came to doing like this big one with all of these bedrooms, and I wanted the bedrooms to look different. I didn't want to just use the same furniture for all of the rooms, and also having to work kind of within this like Spanish kind of style that I chose for these homes for Oasis Springs. What was a bit of a struggle, I'm not going to lie, it was quite a bit of a struggle. I didn't want to use furniture that was too modern, so that's kind of where the struggle came in. I found myself having to use a lot of the like same decorations, the same paintings and stuff like that, which, you know, that just reminds me of our serious lack of paintings in the base game. The base game for The Sims 4 has like no good paintings in it, like at all. I don't know, I don't know how we survived, you know, when we just had base games. So yeah, I don't know. I do like how this house turned out, I will admit this. I did furnish this house for like some parents, maybe like a young adult child, like in this green double bedroom. And then I thought maybe like a teenager and a child would be in the other two rooms that have the Jack and Jill bathroom. But I didn't furnish the bedrooms to be like gender specific or like too personalized or anything like that at all. So you could very easily have whatever Sims you wanted live in this house. It would be really easy to maybe just add a bit more like personalized clutter if you wanted to, or maybe like change up the color schemes of some of the rooms a tiny bit by just recoloring some stuff. So yeah, that's what I had kind of in mind for this house. In the backyard, I do add in a swing set and a monkey bar, you know, a monkey bar play set for the kid. I figured they would have a child since I did add the like dollhouse and the scouting board. But yeah, the rest of the house is very like neutral, I guess. I think that's one of the best things with these like restricted packs and budget builds is I do tend to furnish a bit more like neutral. I don't tend to go too overboard with personalizing the houses. But yeah, I really do like how this house turned out, especially this patio area for some reason. I mean, there's not all that much on it, but I really just love how it turned out with that little umbrella over like the round table and the plants and everything. I don't know, I just really like that backyard area for some reason. But yeah, we've moved on to the landscaping. Again, landscaping, not that like detailed or intricate or anything like that. I mean, it is in the desert, so I didn't want to go too overboard or anything. But yeah, I hope you guys like how this build turned out. I certainly enjoyed it, and keep your eyes out for the last build for the series. I don't exactly know when it will be up on the channel, but it is definitely coming. At the time I'm recording this, I haven't started working on it yet, but yeah, just keep your eyes out for it. If you did like this video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and sticking around, and remember to hit the notification bell to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. I also have a Patreon page that's always linked down in the description that you guys can check out to get a bunch of different cool rewards and perks and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye guys!